Expand your vocabulary with our Core 2000 Words ebook. It's free and packed with essential expressions that you'll use on a daily basis. Start building your vocabulary today. Click the link in the description below to download your free Czech ebook before it's gone.
Já jsem Tom.
Já jsem Mary.
Těší mě.
Také mě těší.
Tak tě vítám. Pojď dál.
Díky. Tady je malý dárek. Snad se ti bude líbit.
Mockrát děkuju.
Není zač.
Ahoj, já jsem Veronika. Hi everybody, I am Veronika. Welcome to CzechClass101.com's Česky za 3 minuty, the fastest, easiest and most fun way to learn Czech. In the last lesson, we learned the most common forms of greetings in Czech. Do you remember them? In this lesson, you are going to learn a very useful phrase. Do you speak English? If you find yourself in a situation where you need assistance in English, this phrase can be a lifesaver. And because you're asking it in Czech, you can be sure that everyone will understand what you are saying, even if their answer is no. Here's the informal way to say it. Mluvíš anglicky? Mluvíš anglicky? In Czech, verbs change depending on the person that they refer to. The first word is the verb mluvíš, which means to speak. Because it is referring to the second person, you, it is conjugated to mluvíš. And you probably recognize anglicky to be English, though anglicky is not a noun, but an adverb. Mluvíš anglicky? We're now going to make this sentence formal. The person which the verb refers to is going to change to the formal version of you. Because of this, the verb will be conjugated differently. It becomes mluvíte instead of mluvíš, like in the informal version. Everything else stays the same. Mluvíte anglicky? Mluvíte anglicky? If you add promiňte, excuse me, the sentence becomes even more polite. Promiňte, mluvíte anglicky? Promiňte, mluvíte anglicky? The responses you will receive could be one of these three. Ano, yes, ano. Trochu, a little. Trochu. Ne, nemluvím anglicky. No, I don't speak English. Ne, nemluvím anglicky. Since this last one is a negative statement, we need to attach ne to the verb mluvit. Notice also that the form mluvím is slightly different than mluvit. Remember, the verb changes depending on the person it refers to. We are now talking about ourselves. Thus, I do not speak is nemluvím. Now it's time for Veronika's insights. For those of you who are not only English speakers, you can obviously use this question with any language you need. Czech people study other European languages at school, so maybe you will get lucky. Just substitute anglicky with italsky for Italian, rusky for Russian, španělsky for Spanish, francouzsky for French, and so on. In this lesson, we mentioned the expression promiňte. But did you know that this could also be used as an apology? In the next lesson, we will learn this and other ways to apologize in Czech. It's never too late to show your good manners with Czech people. I will see you in our next Česky za 3 minuty lesson. Ahoj!
Hi everyone, I'm Gabriella. How are your Czech listening skills? In this video, you'll have a chance to test them out with a quiz. First, you'll see an image and hear a question. Next comes a short dialogue. Listen carefully and see if you can answer correctly. We'll show you the answer at the end. Are you ready?
Žena se ptá prodavače v knihkupectví. Kterou knihu žena chce? Promiňte, ráda bych se podívala na tu knihu na polici.
Kterou knihu byste ráda?
Tu o autech.
Moment, prosím. Tuhle?
Ano, to je ona.
Tady ji máte.
Kterou knihu žena chce? Žena se ptá prodavače v knihkupectví. Kterou knihu žena chce? Promiňte, ráda bych se podívala na tu knihu na polici.
Kterou knihu byste ráda?
Tu o autech.
Moment, prosím. Tuhle?
Ano, to je ona.
Tady ji máte.
Did you get it right? I hope you learned something from this quiz. Let us know if you have any questions. See you next time.
Want to finally start speaking in your target language? In this guide, you'll discover the top 7 ways to practice speaking on your own with our lessons. Let's begin. Number 1, shadowing. Shadowing is a proven learning technique where all you do is repeat what you hear in order to practice speaking. So access any audio or video lesson on the site and press the play button to start. Then, as you listen or watch, just repeat the conversations. Or, even easier, read along out loud with the dialogue section. The script is right there in front of you. With our lessons, you can master entire conversations, just like that. Number 2, read out loud. I just mentioned it, but reading out loud is another powerful tactic and deserves its own mention. With every lesson, you get written transcripts and translations. So, as you play the lesson, read the dialogue out loud as you hear it. Why? By reading out loud, you're also practicing your speaking skills. You can do this with the lesson notes, the lesson transcript, or the dialogue tool. With the dialogue tool, you can listen to each line again and again, and repeat out loud until you master them all. Number 3, speed up your reading to speed up your speaking. Being able to speak without thinking is a sign of language mastery. If you're talking to a native and can respond quickly, they'll assume that you're fairly fluent. How can you do this? When you read out loud, try increasing your speed a little bit every time. So, start by reading with the dialogue tool. If you're like most learners, you'll read the first line slowly. That's because you're still getting used to the words, which is okay. Reread it. On your second try, you know most of the words, and you'll read a little faster. Reread it again. On your third try, you'll be even faster, at a native speaker's speed. And being able to read these phrases out loud and fast will help you speak fast. Number 4, record and compare yourself with native speakers. In order to sound like a native speaker, you must imitate native speakers. So here's how. Access the voice recorder, which is in the dialogue study tool in every lesson. Click on the microphone icon. Listen to the native speaker's audio, and then record yourself. You can then compare the 2 recordings side by side, and practice and try again and again until you perfect your pronunciation. Number 5, get feedback from our Premium Plus teacher. If you're learning by yourself and don't have access to real teachers, then you can always get feedback from our Premium Plus teachers. With the My Teacher tool, you can record yourself speaking and send the audio file to the teacher. They'll review it and tell you what to improve and how. That's it. Number 6, level up your speaking with Premium Plus assignments. With Premium Plus, you can also get assignments that cover reading, writing, listening, and even speaking from your teacher. These assignments can be tailored to your goals and needs. You get a new one every week, or anytime you're ready for a new one. Number 7, get even more lessons in the lesson library. If you want even more lessons on speaking and conversations, visit our lesson library and under Category, choose Conversation. You'll get all of the pathways and lessons that are focused on speaking. If you enjoyed these tips, hit the like button, share it with anyone who's trying to learn a language, and subscribe to our channel. We release new videos every week. And if you're ready to finally learn language the fast, fun, and easy way, and start speaking from your very first lesson, Get our complete learning program. Sign up for your free lifetime account right now. Click the link in the description. I'll see you next time. Bye!
How are your Czech listening skills? First, you'll see an image and hear a question. Next comes a short dialogue. Listen carefully and see if you can answer correctly. We'll show you the answer at the end. Are you ready?
Muž a žena si prohlížejí v restauraci jídelní lístek. Co si muž objedná?
Co si objednáš?
Pizza vypadá dobře. Myslím, že si ji dám.
Já jsem měl pizzu včera, takže
Tak dobře. A co ten hamburger?
to zní dobře. Dám si ho.
Co si muž objedná? Muž a žena si prohlížejí v restauraci jídelní lístek. Co si muž objedná?
Co si objednáš?
Pizza vypadá dobře. Myslím, že si ji dám.
Já jsem měl pizzu včera, takže
Tak dobře. A co ten hamburger?
to zní dobře. Dám si ho.
Did you get it right? I hope you learned something from this quiz. Let us know if you have any questions. See you next time. How are your Czech listening skills? First, you'll see an image and hear a question. Next comes a short dialogue. Listen carefully and see if you can answer correctly. We'll show you the answer at the end. Are you ready?
Muž telefonuje do lékařské ordinace. Do kolika hodin musí být v lékařské ordinaci? Dobrý den. Přejete si, prosím?
V kolik hodin dneska zavíráte?
Zavíráme v 6 hodin, ale přijďte, prosím, před 5:30.
Dobře, děkuji.
Do kolika hodin musí být v lékařské ordinaci? Muž telefonuje do lékařské ordinace. Do kolika hodin musí být v lékařské ordinaci? Dobrý den. Přejete si, prosím?
V kolik hodin dneska zavíráte?
Zavíráme v 6 hodin, ale přijďte, prosím, před 5:30.
Dobře, děkuji.
Did you get it right? I hope you learned something from this quiz. Let us know if you have any questions. See you next time. How are your Czech listening skills? First, you'll see an image and hear a question. Next comes a short dialogue. Listen carefully and see if you can answer correctly. We'll show you the answer at the end. Are you ready?
Chlapec čte ze svého deníku. Co byla první věc, kterou chlapec včera udělal?
Počasí bylo dneska skvělé. Odpoledne jsem šel plavat do bazénu a večer jsem se díval na film. Taky jsem se celé ráno učil. Dnešek nebyl špatný.
Co byla první věc, kterou chlapec včera udělal? Chlapec čte ze svého deníku. Co byla první věc, kterou chlapec včera udělal?
Počasí bylo dneska skvělé. Odpoledne jsem šel plavat do bazénu a večer jsem se díval na film. Taky jsem se celé ráno učil. Dnešek nebyl špatný.
Did you get it right? I hope you learned something from this quiz. Let us know if you have any questions. See you next time. How are your Czech listening skills? First, you'll see an image and hear a question. Next comes a short dialogue. Listen carefully and see if you can answer correctly. We'll show you the answer at the end. Are you ready?
Žena a muž se dívají na fotografii. Na jakou fotografii se dívají? Toto je fotka fotbalového týmu, ve kterém je váš syn, že? Který je váš syn?
Tenhle.
Je ze všech nejvyšší.
Jo. Je dokonce vyšší než já.
Na jakou fotografii se dívají? Žena a muž se dívají na fotografii. Na jakou fotografii se dívají? Toto je fotka fotbalového týmu, ve kterém je váš syn, že? Který je váš syn?
Tenhle.
Je ze všech nejvyšší.
Jo. Je dokonce vyšší než já.
Did you get it right? I hope you learned something from this quiz. Let us know if you have any questions. See you next time.
Expand your vocabulary with our Core 2000 Words ebook. It's free and packed with essential expressions that you'll use on a daily basis. Start building your vocabulary today. Click the link in the description below to download your free Czech ebook before it's gone.